What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Now, here is my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week. Now, I didn't really do it last week because there wasn't really much to talk about. All there was to talk about was The Devil Inside, and the 10 years one. And oh yeah, Devil Inside was horrible. But anyway, there was some really decent movies that about 10 years ago today, and even 20 years. So starting with the 10 years one, we got the musical film Joy for Noise, which is actually a musical film that starred both Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton. Now, this movie did not get really great reviews. It did not get a love like that. I'm one of the rare few folks who actually enjoyed it. I think the movie was it had lots of charm to it. The dynamic chemistry between both Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton was really cool. You had Jeremy Jordan was also in this, Keke Palmer, Jesse L. Martin. I know it was a really decent musical based film. So very underrated if you ask me. So if you guys have not really seen Joy for Noise, it's on HBO Max. Go watch it. Really decent love film. Alright. Another film that turns 10, which did not really get some okay love, I guess, but not many people really talk about, is Contraband. Now, this is a movie that starred Mark Wahlberg, and if you guys don't know much about this true story, about the story of this, it pretty much evolves around the smuggling of a vast quantity of counterfeit $100 bills from Panama to New Orleans. And so Chris Faraday, played by Mark Wahlberg, the would-be smuggler prefers not to deal with drugs, and so of course he has to pretty much to save his family, stuff like that. You had Giovanni Ribisi was also in this, playing the bad guy. J.K. Simmons was in this. I know it was a really decent little action film. 2012 was a really cool year for Mark Wahlberg. He had Contraband, he had Ted that year, so nice couple months for Mr. Mark and Mark there. But that's Contraband is a really fun little action movie if you guys never seen it. So definitely give that one a go. Now, not many that turned 20 this week. Only one to really talk about is Orange County, which stars Jack Black and Colin Hanks. I guess you could say this is one of the movies that really put Jack Black on the map. I guess maybe High Fidelity did. But I think Orange County was his first actual lead film, if I'm not mistaken. Because in the 90s, he had some small parts and stuff like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, Enemy of the State. But he has not. But in the 90s, he didn't really have he didn't break out too much until Orange County got released, and that was in 2001. Now, this movie was directed by Jake Kasdan, who also gave us films like Bad Teacher, Sex Tape. He also gave us the recent Jumanji movies. I know Orange County was a really decent little comedy. And if you guys don't really know much about the story, it's about this smart high school student with his heart set going to Stafford. It's pretty much horrified when his guidance counselor accidentally sends the wrong transcript with his college application, and he spends the rest of the day filming, trying to prove that he's actually a good student with a great age average. It's a really decent little comedy. I believe David Cross was also in this. You had some other decent supporting players as well. Really nice little comedy. Jake Kasdan obviously is a really cool director, and this was a really decent little film worth checking out. But that's pretty much it. Let me leave you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? The 10 years, I'm probably going to go with Joy. I'm probably going to go with Contraband. That's probably my favorite film out of that there. And 20 years, I'll probably just go with Orange County because it's the only one to really talk about. Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy signing out.